everyone, it's Miss Allison. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, so we're going to take a look at analysis. Now that you have your essay drafted, we're going to figure out ways that we can go a little bit deeper and push ourselves as writers. So we're going to look at that analysis piece first as a way to go deeper into our thinking. So we know that the analysis is going to be that last piece after our evidence, and to set our learning target for today, we have I can strengthen my analysis by workshopping the examples. Our success criteria is I have taken a risk on at least one of the analysis sentences in my writing. So your goal for this session is to pick one sentence to try and go a little bit deeper on based on the examples in the mentor text that we're looking at. Okay? So the first question in class, we're going to talk about how we're feeling right now. You can pick where you are on the scale. It's okay to be down here. Analysis is one of the hardest things to write. Seasoned writers, like trained writers, people who write all the time, still struggle with this skill. So it's okay if you're not feeling great on it. We are going to workshop it and practice. This is a skill that we'll work on all year and continue to grow in. Okay? So next we're going to look at these two different examples and compare them in our minds. So I'm going to read them and then we're going to pause and think about which one reads better for me as the reader. Option number 1. Once Kim has started her work, she is determined to keep her garden growing despite her limited supplies. While planting the lima bean seeds, she notes, "And I vowed to myself that those beans would thrive." Fleischman 3. Her vision has started a growth, both physical and metaphorical, that will impact her for the rest of her life. So that's option 1. Option 2. Once Kim has started her work, she is determined to keep her garden growing despite her limited supplies. While planting the lima bean seeds, she notes, "And I vowed to myself that those beans would thrive." Fleischman 3. This shows that Kim wants to garden because she does. So take a moment to yourself, think about which one is better for you as the reader. Okay, so hopefully you picked option number 1. So for this one, guys, a couple of things that I noticed. This really does take the time to explain how does the quote prove my point. How do those two things match up? How do the puzzle pieces fit? It goes a little bit deeper. It uses some deeper thinking. Down here, that statement is starting to be analysis, but really it's just kind of restating. When we're writing analysis, we want to move past that idea of restating because guess what? We already know that thing. You've already said it. We want to really explain the importance of that within the context. So for example, here, we are explaining why that vow meant so much to her, what did that contribute to the garden overall, and to herself, right? So it's both a physical and metaphorical thing that she's changing and contributing to the garden that way. That's deep thinking versus she gardens, right? Like we know that, so go a little bit deeper than that. So we're going to practice getting there today. It's okay if we're not there by the end. So we would, in class, we went through and explained what we saw. And we just talked a little bit about how it goes deeper as well. Fantastic. So a couple of things to keep in mind when you're looking at analysis and trying to make it go deep. Try to avoid saying this shows that. You can always start your sentences with that. And I know earlier we even talked about doing that. Once you have it, what happens if you delete those words? A lot of times you're going to find like, wow, I have a really powerful sentence here. The this shows that just sometimes slows us down a little bit. So try to avoid that or get rid of it if you have it in there. You don't have to do it on everyone, but just give it a go. Play with it a little bit. Okay? Really think about that context like we just talked about. So you have this quote that you picked along with your point. Really important that we see in that moment how and why those two things fit together and how and why those two things are proving your prompt, which is where your point comes from, right? How does it answer that bigger question? And the more you think about that, the more you're going to have to explain and really get a little bit deeper in there, okay? And also, how can it be answered in a unique way? So why is the character doing that thing is where I always start. Why is Kim planting lima beans and making a vow to herself? Go a little bit deeper beyond the just like, well, the book's about a garden, so she gardens, right? Think like, but why? Why in that moment? You may have to reread a little bit for this, but try and be a little bit more unique in the way that you answer that. Why is the character doing that thing? Okay? And the biggest thing, guys, is don't force it. You don't have to be the next great philosopher that has, lived on this earth. In your analysis, I often see students really aim high, which I love, but sometimes they get caught up in that, like trying to be a philosopher or trying to, show the deepest thinking ever. You are very capable of doing this. Just don't get in your own way. Don't overthink it. Don't force it. See what happens as you're writing and we'll workshop it together. Okay? So guys, hopefully that makes sense. So we are going to do an example here together, just like we would have done together in class. So it's the same thing we just looked at. and we're going to change this analysis. So I'm going to encourage you to pause in a notebook or somewhere that you have next to you. Try and write your own as we're going through it, because that's how we did it in class, okay? So as Kim sees more than a vacant lot next to her apartment, as she sees a place for her to connect with her father through gardening. As Kim explores the vacant lot by her apartment, she notes, "Then I told myself that I must sow my bravery. I continued farther and chose a spot far from the sidewalk and hidden from view by a rusty refrigerator. I had to keep my project safe." Fleischman 3. This shows Kim planting a garden. So we started there, but again, let's go, why does that character do that thing? Yes, it shows that, but why? Why is really important here. Pause for a moment, see if you can write your own analysis, go a little bit deeper, use what's on the screen, and we'll check it in the next slide. Alright guys, so hopefully you did take the time to do that and you're not just watching this all the way through. But here is a deeper way to think about that. So we have our point and our evidence. Here we said Kim, wanting more than a garden of vegetables, plants both seeds and hope as she begins her project, ultimately helping her connect with her father. So again, why does she do that thing? Well, we go back to the quote and it's talking about wanting to honor her father. We also said that in our point. So I need to really explain that to my reader right now. And in that, as I was typing this, I discovered, you know what? She's not just planting seeds, right? She is actually planting something deeper, hope. Hope that she can connect with somebody. Hope that she can make a difference and a change in her life. That's that deeper thinking there. Didn't take me super long to get there once I started thinking, why is she doing that, right? All right, so guys, let's try it one more to see how we're doing on this. Same idea on this slide. Pause it, write it down somewhere next to you on a sticky note or whatever you have, and try with us to go a little bit deeper here. So here's how this is set up. Our point is, now that Wendell is drawn to the garden, he becomes invested when he visits the garden, I should say garden, and offers his time to the project. Wendell is examining the sprouts when he spots Kim hiding near the garden, and the text states, "The girl was there, stone still, 10 feet away, holding her own jar of water. She looked afraid for her life." Fleischman 14. This shows Wendell gardening because he likes it. So again, we are stating the obvious. That's okay, that's a good place to start. But why? Why is he continuing to be invested? Why does seeing Kim matter to him? Pause right now, rewrite that analysis, and we'll check it in the next slide. Alright guys, so hopefully you were able to do that. Okay, so we have our setup here. We know that he is in the garden, becoming invested. He sees Kim. So let's think about a deeper way to go about why he does this. So I say the image of Kim, a young girl, simply trying to water her plants in a rundown dirt lot, stirs up compassion in Wendell, as he knows how to help the sprouts grow, thus compelling him to offer his time to make the garden come to life. So a little bit deeper there, guys. It goes beyond just like, well, he's gardening because he's there, he's just chilling, right? He sees a young girl, he stops, he thinks to himself. It reminds him of his childhood, it reminds him of his skill set. That compels him to help. Even just taking time to explain that, guys, maybe it doesn't feel like deeper thinking, but it absolutely is, okay? So that's going to be what we're really focusing on and looking at. Your challenge next is to pick one analysis in your writing, whatever you have right now. Try to make it go a little bit deeper. See what would happen if you explain the why a little bit more. You can mark it by putting a comment there so we can look back at it later and we'll workshop these a little bit more together. All right, guys. Hopefully this was helpful. Great work and good luck. Happy writing.